to Wellness Woodbridge. I'm your host, Ann Mazza of Vito Mazza Salon and Spa and Hair and Scalp Wellness. And today I'm back at Black Hearts CrossFit. We've been here before. We've done a great class discussing all kinds of great techniques for protecting ourselves.
Yep, self-defense.
Self-defense. But now we're back today and we're going to cover a lot of other wellness topics regarding health and fitness. And I'm here with the owner, Mark Nagy, who's a great friend of mine, and I'm so excited to be back.
Thanks for coming back.
Let's start with the CrossFit mix.
Sure.
Sometimes people say, CrossFit, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do that.
Yep.
So tell me, anyone can do this, right?
Anybody can do it. Anybody. We've had people in wheelchairs. You could be an amputee. You can have a mental disability. We've had the Rise School down here in Port Reading. They came over with their kids, and we had about 35 of them here. And they all are on the spectrum in some way with autism, and they were phenomenal. That was probably the most funnest class I've ever done in my life, was teaching with those kids.
Well, that's very rewarding, and I'm sure you helped them so much.
Oh, they were awesome. That was the best.
So what does CrossFit mean? Like, maybe that's what we have to get to the bottom of.
So it's just a cross of all different kind of workout modalities. So we do Olympic weightlifting, we do gymnastics, speed, agility, we even do some bodybuilding type movements and things like that. So we just kind of incorporate everything into a whole workout.
So that can be adapted depending on the person.
Absolutely.
So what I'm hearing you say is it's not always about social exercising, people pressing each other. Like, you think CrossFit, and I think that's what most people think.
Yeah.
You know, I have to keep up with the person in front of me, and I don't think I can do that.
I think that really comes down to the individual themselves. You put that pressure on yourself. It's like, well, if that person's doing that, well, then why can't I push and do like that? Which is a good motivator as well. It could be a hindrance sometimes, but for the most part, I mean, that's usually a good motivation.
Okay,
you know?
So is every class with multiple people, or do you design things where sometimes it's one-on-one?
We do have one-on-one training for certain specific needs. You know, if someone has a certain goal they're trying to obtain, or if they're coming back from an injury or anything like that, we'll specifically program something separate just for that.
Okay. So what other myths would you like to discuss that you think people, you know, think about this type of exercise?
I'm going to get hurt.
Okay.
That's
good.
Yeah, I'm going to get hurt. That's usually the big one. A lot of times we always do an intro when people come in. So when we get to know you one-on-one, what kind of injuries you have, what have you done in the past, things like that. And a lot of times when people are saying, this kind of hurts, well, it's from a past injury that they had. And I can go back, look at their chart and go, all right, yeah, you hurt your shoulder doing this like 10, 20 years ago, and now it's just acting up because now you're actually moving and doing things that, you know, you haven't been doing.
Right.
If not, you know, in a long time.
Well, I'm sure after today, I mean, I don't exercise in one method regularly as much as I probably should. I do a lot of walking, but as far as like lifting and doing, I'm sure I'm going to be sore because I'm using muscles that I haven't used in quite a while.
Being sore is perfectly fine.
Right.
You know, people get afraid of, they call it DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. Everybody gets that. So I don't see it as an injury or a disease or anything like that. Like, it's something that naturally happens. You work out hard, you're going to get sore.
So it's okay to be sore?
It's okay to be sore.
Okay.
Yeah. I was super sore Sunday from Friday night's workout. You know, it hits 2 days later. It really hits.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that happens to me. I go, what did I do? Because I'm feeling something.
Absolutely.
And sometimes for me, it's lifting something or doing something around the house. And, you know, next thing you know, I'm like, I know I did something because I'm in a lot of pain here.
You just got to backtrack.
Yes. What is a fitness trend that you think that our viewers would love to hear about?
Fasting's been a hot topic lately.
Okay.
Between fasting and intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So that's not eating.
Okay. Explain to us, what do you mean by fasting?
So fasting is you can do let's just go 3 days, for example. So you won't eat anything for 3 days. You're fasting. Nothing.
Not even
you
water.
can drink.
Okay.
You can have water. Oh, yeah.
And juices?
You drink. Nah, sugar, no, you want to stay away from that, but you can have coffee. It's usually just water or coffee.
Water or coffee?
Yep. And that's it for 3 days.
Doesn't seem like a healthy diet. I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts? I feel like
I'm not a fan.
I don't think it's a good thing.
I'm not a fan. I would prefer an intermittent fast if you're going to do it.
And what would that be?
Going like 12, 13 hours.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range, and then have a meal. Would I do it forever? No. Fasting is not meant to be a long-term ordeal.
So what are the benefits?
It's supposed to reset your brain. It's supposed to reset your body, get you thinking clearer. You'll have more energy in the long term. A lot of people seem to like it and have positive results. I like food. You know, I want to eat, so.
Well, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's like while I'm working, you know, I guess I could do it if I was on vacation or something. I don't know,
too busy doing
but like when you're
activities,
working and going all day, I just feel like my blood sugar will drop. And, you know, it's like I know I need to give myself something in order to continue. So I can't imagine doing something like that and still going through my normal day. I don't know that that would be healthy.
No, I mean, I can go maybe 10, 12 hours, but then it's like, all right, it's time to get something in my system.
Yeah.
I need to pick me up.
What other fitness trends are happening right now?
Well, I mean, vegetarianism's been around for a long time. We were discussing that before.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of downfalls with it. You know, you were discussing with the hair loss.
Yes,
you know,
it can
being at the hair salon.
definitely be an issue for people who don't eat meat. Tend to kind of lose their hair. I don't know why. I don't know what the correlation is, but I have found that in quite a few clients this year.
Yeah. You bruise easily. You know, that's another issue that I've seen. And then you just make bad choices with foods too. You know, it's like, oh, pizza or pasta. Oh, I shouldn't say pizza. Well,
but you
if you're
tend
vegan,
to carbo load. And that's what I find. A lot
yeah.
of the vegetarians I've seen are actually not exactly completely fit because I believe they're carbo loading probably and not eating as much protein or a well-balanced meal.
Yes. You know, I mean, we need the iron and things like that. I mean, you can absolutely be vegetarian and vegan and, you know
how to do it, I guess.
Absolutely. Get blood work done regularly, you know, maybe every 3 months, go get blood work done. What are you missing from your diet?
Yes.
You know, and then that could help with the hair loss, could help with the bruising and things like that, you know, get you on a steady track.
So what are we going to do today?
What would you like to do? A little workout here?
I don't know. We're going to go through.
There's one more diet that's out there now, the carnivore diet.
Okay.
Nothing
Tell us
but
about
meat.
that. Nothing but meat.
So
I don't
you're
think I
going
could
the
do that.
complete opposite spectrum from the vegetarian to going to just meat.
Okay.
All these diets, you see results with them because it comes down to cutting something out, right?
Yes.
So you're going from one, all right, I'll eat whatever I want, to now you're cutting out a whole section of something, right? So yeah, you're going to see results with everything. Carnivore is pretty interesting. I mean, I'm a meat eater.
You love meat?
Oh yeah, get steak and, you know, chicken, pork.
I like cheeseburgers, but it's the cheese I like. I think I'm just eating the burger because of the cheese and the bread. I don't know.
Could be, right? It's
I don't
cheese,
love
it's the
taste
dairy,
of meat.
you know.
Like I like meat if it's like cooked really well. Like I like it in a sauce.
Right.
Like I'd rather a meatball than a piece of steak.
I put barbecue sauce on everything, so.
Really?
Yeah, there's sugar in that, so that's my downfall. Is barbecue sauce.
Everybody has a little vice.
Yeah, but carnivore diet, same thing. You know, it's just straight meat, and a lot of people that have like
no vegetables.
Yeah, no vegetables, straight meat. Crazy, right?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I could do it.
You could?
Yeah, yeah. I could definitely do it. I've had friends that have done it. They've seen good results
and
with it.
How long have they done it?
There's a lot of anti-inflammatory in that.
Okay.
By going
organic meat.
You can go organic meat, yeah. I mean, you can go to Costco and get some steaks too. You're
just
like,
load
no.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it.
But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing it that way. You know, just kind of loosen the joints up a little bit, get some inflammation out of there.
Anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Everyone's inflamed for whatever reason. I think a lot of it is our
autoimmune
food.
diseases, most of them are
a lot of
inflammation.
autoimmune disease.
And studies have shown that, you know, cutting things out like that and going with the carnivore can, you know, reverse some autoimmune problems. Yeah.
Well, there's so many factors. I think a lot of it is diet, without a doubt. They say diet matters more than exercise.
Absolutely, that is the foundation.
You know, without a doubt, I do believe that.
Yep.
But I think stress is a huge part of the way we hold on to things, the way we metabolize. I think lifestyle, all of those things definitely can
Gotta look
affect.
good on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll take a little shot later.
We will.
And we'll do that.
We'll have you on the floor after you're all sweaty.
Oh, great.
After the workout.
I don't plan to be sweating. This is only for demonstration for the viewers at home. So I'm excited to do, we're going to do a little circuit. We're going to just show some exercises. And certainly, you know, people can come here and benefit from this great CrossFit facility.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
So what are we going to do first?
We're going to teach you the wall ball.
Okay.
All right, so before we do the wall ball, we want to make sure you can squat properly. Any issues with your knees, ankles, anything?
No.
Back's good, arms good?
Well, my back always hurts,
A little
but
bit in the back?
happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what I want to do, we're going to work on the squat itself. So without me saying anything, let me just see you do 3 squats. That's all I need. Okay. 2, and 1 more. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this ball. I'm going to place it right behind you there. That's going to be your target.
Okay.
All right. What I'm going to have you do, bring your arms straight out for me. All right. Lock your thumbs and now bring them straight overhead like a butterfly. That's what I always tell the kids in the kids class.
Okay.
All right. So from here, I want you to sit your hip back just a little bit. Just angle it back. Whoop, don't go down. Just sit the hip back.
Just my hip back.
Yep. Good. All right. Now you're going to anchor the feet. Big toe, pinky toe, and your heel. Lock them down. Now sit the hip back again. Good. Now I want you to start pushing the knees out as you descend down. So you're going to aim for hitting my hand here. Push the knees out. There you go. Keep that chest up, arms up. Keep your arms up. Keep your arms up. Overhead, overhead, overhead. Good. Now keep sitting down. Going down and up. Good. All right. So we just want to make sure that the knees don't go forward.
Okay.
Because what you were doing before was you were going first with the knees. We want to make sure that the hip takes the brunt of it. This is why a lot of people say that squatting hurts their knees. They're just not doing it properly.
They have to lean back more.
Right. That's the most common thing we see with people that have knee issues with squatting is they're putting all the pressure into the knees right off the bat.
That makes sense.
Yep. So we want the hip, which is the larger joint and the much more stronger
take the
joint,
brunt
to
of
take
it.
the brunt of it. Yep. We got that caboose for a reason, so we want to
Okay.
use it. All right. Let's reach those arms up. Good. We're going to sit back again. Good. Knees out. And that's it. Good. So I just want you to think about ripping the floor apart with your feet. The feet aren't going to move, but just rip it apart like you're standing on a sheet of paper and you want to rip it. All right. One more time. Down. There we go. Keep those arms up, though, right?
Oh gosh.
And go a little bit slower. That's it. Up. And make sure that hip goes back first thing. Hip. Good. We still went knees first.
Okay.
So butt back first. Yeah.
This is hard.
There you go. Just like that. That's what I want to see. One more time. Good. That's how you want to squat.
Wow.
All right. Now let's take the ball away. Do it again.
All right.
All right. Let's anchor down. That's it. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Good. Hips back. Just like that. Good. How was that?
Good.
Feel a difference?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. So now for the wall ball, it's going to be like what we call a front squat. We're going to hold the object in front of us. So if you can see, my hands are underneath the ball. They're not on the side. If they're on the side, it's going to make it a lot harder to throw it. So by having my hands here, I can throw up a lot higher.
Okay.
What we're going to do, we're going to squat down all the way, come up, and your goal is to hit that black line right there.
The black line.
Yep. All right. So we're going to hold it here, come down, legs, then arms. You're going to really squeeze your butt and really thrust the hip to get that ball
Okay.
up. All right. It's a 6-pound ball. You're going to hold it straight out. Good. So you see how it touches? This is usually, no, that's good, the distance you want to be for average, most people. As you get more into this, you might want to step back a little more, maybe a little closer. Everybody's a little different, but for the most part, this is where everybody starts.
Okay.
Okay, so let's hold it in front of the face. Good, hands underneath. You're going to do that same squat. You're going to stand, squeeze your butt, and throw it. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Go.
Oh.
Almost, right? Don't be afraid. All the way down. That was a great squat, by the way.
It was good.
Yeah.
I'm
Hold
like,
it.
it's a lot to focus on throwing the ball plus
Yeah.
squatting, and I'm like, I want to do it right.
That's okay. Hold it right in front.
Right in front?
Yep. All the way down. Nice. And that's a wall ball.
All right.
Simple, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Wasn't too bad.
So what are the benefits to that exercise? Obviously, it straightened my legs.
Yes. Strengthen your legs. Learning
core.
explosiveness with the hips coming up,
Okay.
right? Because we need explosive power to.
Why?
We got to lift. We got to pick things up, right? Deadlifting is huge, right? That's explosiveness with the hip.
Okay.
Fight or flight. You know, you want to be able to move. You got to pick things up. You know, you have something you got to put in your tailgate. You want to be able to pick it up and get it up in there. You
Okay.
know?
So it's just building strength in all of
Building
those different
strength.
areas.
Yep.
Just by doing this one
Cardio.
exercise.
You know, you do enough of these and your lungs are going to get pumping.
And I've heard also that like keeping your hands over your head, like you kept saying to me, keep it over your head. Isn't
For
that
the
better
squat.
for?
So the reason why I had you have your hands over your head for the squat, it's going to keep your chest up more.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we can do to actually demo that, I'll put the ball back behind you. All right, if you want to get set up for the squat again. Okay, so what I want you to do is have your hands down lower. Good. Now let's do that squat again. Nope. Keep the hands there. You're going to see a difference. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so come down. Okay, so you see the angle of your back was about here, which was actually really good. Bring them up again. All right, now keep them up and let's do the squat. Ready? Good. Up. Sit that hip back a little bit more. Ready? Down. There you go. So it's going to enable you to keep your chest up a little bit more.
Okay.
We could also do that by holding an object out in front. Now, it doesn't have to be a ball or anything like that. It could be, maybe a gallon of milk or something. And if you just hold that out, let's take your time, go nice and slow in that squat for me. All the way down, knees out, knees out. Good. So you see how your chest kind of stays up a little bit more? Mm-hmm. All right, and keeping that nice vertical torso. Good. So the thing that we would have to work with you on is just making sure you engage your hips back first.
Okay.
That's going to be the big thing.
Well, I have that ballet training that always told me to push forward, and
there you go.
So I'm having a hard time reversing this.
No, I thought you squatted very well though.
All right.
Did good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what's next?
We're going to go over a dumbbell snatch.
Okay.
Okay. Again, another explosive movement. Very simple movement. You see this, we do a lot of barbell snatching as well, but for someone who's a little inexperienced or maybe, having an issue or anything like that, coordination issue, we'll go to a dumbbell. Mm-hmm. It's very good for beginners as well. Essentially, we're just taking an object from the ground and we're going to bring it up overhead in one smooth motion. I'm going to go really slow. I have it right between my feet. I'm straddling it. I'm going to sit the hip back. My other hand is just out for balance. Chest up nice and tall. I'm going to drive through the heels, then bring the elbow, and then punch it up. Okay, and then when I go to bring it down, I'm going to bend the wrist and just reverse it. Coming down. And then we go back down to the ground. So essentially, we just add a little speed to it. Right?
So as you can see, I'm going to go with a little weight.
Yep, legs and then arms.
Am I still sitting back on the squat?
You're going to have your chest lower though. You're not going to be as upright in this one.
Okay.
So it is going to be chest down just a little bit more.
Okay.
Right? So let's work on just picking it up right now. Okay, and just stand with it.
Okay.
All the way up. Good. Let's sit that hip back again. Super important. Yep.
Put it down or no?
Yep. Good. Let's get it right between the feet a little more. Nice. Keep this back nice and straight. Force that chest up a little more. Push these knees out. That's it. And then drive through your heels. So get back on those heels a little more. Excellent. And up. Okay, good. I'm going to come around the other side real quick. Bring it down. Excellent. So you're going to straighten the legs out when you come up and then the elbows. So you're just going with the arm too soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, let's go back down. Good. I like that position there. And stand. And bring it up. Good. Make it one motion.
One
legs,
motion.
then arms. Yep,
okay.
That's okay. Good position. Up. Oh, see how you pulled it real soon?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know why I can't do it.
That's okay. This is a very common thing that we see.
You have to really be coordinated to do this.
It's not that you need to be coordinated. We need to separate the arms and the legs.
Okay. But you're telling me one movement, so it just makes me want to do it all at once.
Because you're going to go leg, then arm.
Okay.
Think of it like ballet, right? You come up, it's like, ta-da. It's like a dance move, right?
All right.
I can't dance for the life of me. I'm sure you could teach me something about that. So let's do a couple more. Ready? That looks great right there. Come on up. And then the elbow. Okay, not too bad. Right. Let's add a little speed to it.
But you want to see that arm go more fluid.
Yeah, it's just a punch. By adding some speed to it, it'll be more fluid.
Okay.
So you're going to stand and then the elbow. Good. Don't think about curling.
Okay. Sheep.
Yep. Little flow. Yeah. Again, same thing, just like that. That was excellent. There we go.
All right.
And that's your dumbbell snatch.
That's very good.
Easy, right?
Yeah, it really doesn't hurt or anything.
No. You're just picking something up off the ground and bringing it overhead.
I probably should have a larger weight, but for our purposes today, we're using a small one.
No worries. That was great.
Sounds good.
All right. Not too bad, right?
Not at all.
Okay. A big thing that we see nowadays, especially with people coming in, is the shoulders are rounded forward a lot, right?
I have that problem.
I get it sometimes as well. Mm-hmm. You know, being on the cell phone, computer work, we're slouched, you're sitting in traffic, driving. what we want to do is really, we're going to get the back to engage more.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to get those scaps fired up, those lats, right? Because that's going to help pull those shoulders back and open that chest up.
Okay.
So what we have here, this is one of the things we could do. I find it very popular and effective for what we do. So we could do a ring row to help open those shoulders up, expand the chest, and get them to go back where they want to be. A lot of times, too, you'll see that they just don't work. Your latissimus dorsi, that lat muscle right there, you know, bat wings, that you'll see some guys in the gym like, yeah, what's up, bro, right? We want those to work. We need them to work to function properly as humans. So we can go with these guys right here. You can make this as hard or as easy as you want. And all you have to do to make it easy is just walk up, right? Super simple, right? And that's all it is. That's as easy as it could be.
Yeah.
And then we can make it as hard as we want by coming all the way down.
Oh boy.
And this. And then we can even elevate our legs up onto a box, maybe a stack of plates, and we could do a row that way.
Wow.
The big thing I'm looking for with this is we're going to keep our tummy nice and tight. Okay, think about getting hit in the stomach, all right? A good solid grip, palms face each other. And I want you to think about pulling your hands down to your hips. And then back down. As I shake, you can see a little shaky shake. And we don't want to see a shrug, right? So a lot of times when the back muscles, the lats don't want to fire, you'll see the shoulder come up because the traps are taken over. So we're going to get you set up.
Let's see.
So we're going to start out super easy. Walk the feet out a little bit, a little more. Let's get your toes on that line. Perfect.
Okay.
And all you're going to do is come all the way down. You're going to straighten those arms out. Excellent. Okay, so she's nice and straight, got a tight tummy. Pull yourself up. Okay, so stop right there. We're going to bring the elbows in a little bit. Pull these shoulders down and back.
Yeah,
Good.
now I can feel that.
Did you see how it went down?
Yep.
Okay, so prime example of you were using your traps. All right, now lower yourself down. Let's do it again. And pull. Good, okay. Now we're gonna walk the feet up a little more. Yeah, that's gonna be fantastic right there. Good,
Okay.
and let's do it again. We're gonna lay back.
Lay back.
Yep, and let's do it again. It's gonna be a little bit harder. Good, okay, so we still have a little trap in there, not too bad. Good, think about pulling those hands down to the hips, to the ribs. Yes, and again, so right where my hand is, you're gonna squeeze. Excellent, good, keep those elbows in nice and tight. Right, but now we're getting those lat muscles to fire.
Absolutely.
And that's gonna help pull the shoulders back into position where we want them to be.
Yeah, it felt good. I actually felt a little stretch.
Yeah, excellent. So how do you feel with that?
Good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Think we could put it all together?
So what do you mean? From the beginning or do it the harder way?
So in CrossFit, we're gonna call it an AMRAP.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Okay.
All right,
I'm game.
so an AMRAP is as many reps as possible, and we're gonna go for 3 minutes.
Okay. A whole 3 minutes we're
Yes.
going to do. Okay.
Not too bad, and you're gonna go at your own pace.
Okay. As long as you're guiding me,
I'll
I'm
be
good.
right here to guide you. Whatever you get done in those 3 minutes, we get done.
Okay.
All right? So we're gonna do 5 wall balls,
Okay.
all right? We'll do 5 of those dumbbell snatches per arm. So you'll do 5 with the right, 5 with the left, and then we'll do 5 ring rows. We'll keep it simple. Keep everything 5 reps.
Sounds good.
How's that sound?
Okay.
Think you're ready?
I think so.
All right. It's only 3 minutes. It's not too bad.
I don't think it's bad. I think I can do it.
I think she can do it. I think she'll be all right. Okay. You ready for a countdown?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to start with the ball on the floor.
Ball on the floor.
Yep. Your feet are in position. You're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. Right there. Oh, where's that squat?
I didn't
All
do
the way
a good
down.
squat.
Yep. All right. So calm down. That's all right. Breathe. Breathe.
Maybe
Breathe. Breathe.
because
Right.
I feel like I'm going so fast.
The pressure's on now, huh?
The pressure is on.
Okay. So we're going to start over.
All right.
You're gonna breathe.
is hard.
That's all right. Hold it right here. Take your time. I'm not looking for you to go crazy.
Okay.
You ready?
We'll go slow.
Go slow. Right? 2, 1, go. Full squat, all the way down, up. Excellent. 1, 2, hold it up. 3, good. Make sure we push those knees out, right? We want to rip that floor apart. 2 more. 4. Yep. And 5, good. Ball down. Let's go to that dumbbell. So remember, we're going to keep that chest up nice and tall, right between the feet.
In between my feet.
We're going to really keep this back straight, right? That's going to be super important for us. Well, we got to bend the legs, right?
Right.
That was a ballet move right there. You remember that. 1, 2, good. Keep your weight in the heels. You're going to sit back. 3, good. 4, good. Legs, then arms. And 5, we're going to switch hands. Good. Chest up, back straight, and up. 1, 2, good. Keep that back nice and straight. Load the butt up. 3, really drive through the hip. Up. Good. And 1 more. Excellent. Good. And as a coach, I forget how to count sometimes, so.
That's okay.
You're like, yeah, just do another.
Are we
I'll
going
get this out of your way. Yep.
up closer?
So, yep, you're going to go right past that line. A little more. Excellent. Ready? We're going to get 5 of these. We're at halfway through already.
Look at us.
So we're going to lay back, body nice and straight, tummy tight. And you're going to squeeze right where my hand is. 1. That looks really good. I felt that. 2. Good. Keep looking up at the ceiling. 3. 4. And 5. Fantastic. Good. We're at 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Here we go.
So now
Back
we're
to
going
the ball.
right back to the wall ball. Yep. So we got 1 round down. Excellent setup. I like that. Right in front of the face, right? Hands underneath. Hands under a little more. 1. Let's hit that line. 2. Good. Really good. Knees out. 3. 4. Good. Keep engaging that hip back. And 5. Look at that. Like a pro on that one.
Wow.
Okay, 5 more. Right between the feet. We're going to start on the floor. Excellent. Straighten this back out. Chest up nice and tall. Good. 1. Remember, drive those legs first. 2. Much better. Let's go straight up with that arm overhead. 3. 4. Good. Bend those legs. And 5. We'll switch sides. Good. Straighten those legs out. Chest up. Back. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't straighten your legs. That's sticking your back. I'm sorry. And up. 1. We have 5 seconds left. 2, 3, 2, 1, and time. That's
All right.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad.
No, it's not bad.
You survived.
I enjoyed it. So, Mark, this was such a fun workout.
Did really well.
I love being in this space. You just feel like you can exercise like freely here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a gym atmosphere. It's a little different. And I think that's what you have to offer, you know, in this area. I know that you offer trial classes.
Yeah, so we do intros.
Okay.
They could just call us up, you know, schedule an intro, leave a message.
Sure.
Most people don't. And then we'll call you right back. Yeah.
And it could be for anybody. So if you're looking for something different, you just want to change up your exercise routine, I just think this is a great idea for anybody.
Everything's guided by a coach. You know, you're not left to your own devices to, you know, you don't have to think about it. You know, the workout's already programmed for you. You know, so you can just come in, work out, and you're good to go.
Well, I enjoyed it very much. I think a lot of our topics today were great, very wellness-based topics, a lot of things that are trending, you know, currently in the exercise world, and diet being so important, and also just how we're doing our exercise. That's what I feel like I learned from you. You know, you think you're doing something right, but sometimes you're not.
It's not that you're doing it wrong. There's just maybe a safer or a different way of doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
And it's important to have someone who understands that, you know, helping you with that. So I really enjoyed our time today.
It was great.
Very, very good. So thank you for joining us on Wellness Woodbridge. We hope to see you again very, very soon. Bye.